But yeah, we just parked so my trainee can stretch her legs and stuff. We're out in Ranger, Texas. She has like 4 hours and 5 minutes, so we're just gonna take a brief break here and then go ahead and get back to it. We're trying to reach Pecos, Texas, so I'll let you guys know how that goes and where we stop. Saturday, September the 13th, and we are in Charlotte, North Carolina. So it's just getting a little bit after 6. The truck is doing a regen right now. So if you hear the engine right now in the background, that's what that is. It's been on for a couple minutes now, so it should be done soon, but I just hooked on to the empty trailer that they gave me. We're gonna take a target load going from, I think it's Lugoff or Lugoff, South Carolina, all the way up to Maryland. So someone's driving by. Going all the way up to Upper Marlboro, Maryland. It doesn't deliver until Monday morning at 11, but that's like, we're gonna get there probably later tonight. I don't know if they'll let us drop early or if it has to be like a live unload kind of situation. I don't know. I'll find that out when we get there, or I'll just call dispatch and see if that is the case, if we can drop early. But 9 times out of 10, they're just going to say that they have to reach out anyway. So I'm just going to, just ask them when I get there if that's okay if we drop early or get unloaded early or whatever they want to do with the trailer. So if not, it's okay. I got some stuff I need to catch up on anyhow, so we'll see how that works out. But yeah, Pearl got her bee service done recently. That's why we're in Charlotte, because she had that done. It was supposed to get done on Wednesday, but that turned into a whole entire, what is that, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 4-day ordeal. Because Wednesday they ended up canceling. I got here after the time that I guess that they had originally made the bee service scheduled for, and they were like, dispatch told me, oh well, you can just, when you get there, just check in. I get there, or get here per se, and they're closed. Mind you, this was at like 2:30, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. The shop was closed. So Wednesday was a no-go. Thursday morning, get up, go check into the shop. They take the truck. They get everything else done except for the bee service. And then they found out that the part that they needed, they didn't have for what was wrong with her check engine light. The throttle body needed to be replaced. So they had to message or reach out to Peterbilt and have them see if they had the part, because they didn't have it on hand. So boom, we get to Friday, 7 o'clock in the morning. they pull the truck back in. Have not heard a peep from Peterbilt as to if they have, you know, the part or not, or anything like that. So I'm just like, oh my goodness, please don't let this drag out to be a whole nother like thing or situation, right? We get around 9:30, 9:45, they call me back and they're like, okay, well, we're done with the B service. We're still waiting on Peterbilt though to see, you know, what's going on with them. We come back. I think this was like, because they pulled back, they let me pull back out the truck since they were done with the B service and just waiting. So that way I could sit inside the truck, relax, whatever, until they were ready to put it back in. So I'm waiting, fall asleep, take a whole nap, y'all. A whole nap. Go back in. When I wake up, it's like 2:30. I'm like, well, dang, like they're about to get ready to close again for the shop, and it's a Friday. Like, come on now, don't do your girl like that. Like, dang. So I go walk back over, and I'm like, so have you guys heard anything from them? Like, what's going on? Because at this point, dispatch was like, oh, well, if, you know, if we don't hear anything from them, we're just going to put you in a loaner truck. And y'all know how I am. I don't want no dirty ass loaner truck. No. I want my Pearl, and, you know, me and her, we run loads together. I don't want no other truck. So thankfully, just as he's like, oh, I'm gonna go check, the Peterbilt parts truck pulls up, and they start unloading, like, it's a little pickup truck. They come and unload like the little bit of stuff that they were bringing over, and he's like, yeah, I just checked, I didn't see anything that looked like that, or that it could be that in the boxes that they bought in, so they didn't bring it over on this one. I was like, okay, so what do we do now? He goes and asks the guy, and he's like, yeah, we do have that part in stock. You guys can bring it back over when you get a chance. Thankfully, the Peterbilt store is only, or the Peterbilt shop is only like 17 minutes from here at the terminal in Charlotte. So he got in the work truck and went over there, grabbed the part, pulled the truck in, and they finished it at like 4 o'clock. Yeah, a little bit before 4 o'clock is when they pulled it in. So I was like, okay, we love that efficiency. So they got it done, was able to call dispatch, let them know they got it fixed so they could stop talking to me about some damn loaner truck. And, you know, now we're here. So yesterday I was hoping that they would give me a load out of here because I had time. They didn't give me a load. They didn't have anything according to them. So I spent last night here at the yard. Get up this morning, I was expecting to see a message or something from them. Still nothing. Yeah, still nothing this morning when I woke up. So I was like, did they just forget? Like, do they not have anything for real? Like, what is going on? So I gave them some time, you know, because I was like, okay, maybe they're having trouble finding a load. I call around 2:30. I was like, okay, that's enough time. Because I woke up at like 10, 11-ish. So, what is that? 11, 12, 1, 2. That's about 4 hours, 4.5 hours that I gave them, you know, for them to figure out something. Still didn't have no message. So when I called, he was like, yeah, we're gonna, we have a load that's, it's picking up tonight and it goes up to Maryland. We'll try and get you planned up on that. We're gonna find you an empty. I was like, okay. In the meantime, because the first empty that they gave me did not work out. It was out of service and the shop is closed on the weekend, so they weren't able to like take that order out of that status for the trailer. So that didn't work out. Couldn't take that one. I went like down the way from here at the Loves. That's what is it, off of 85 out here in Charlotte. I think it's like Sam Wilson Road or something. But I went there, took my shower, got me some stuff for the truck, come back. By the time that I got out my shower and stuff, they got the load sent over, found me a new trailer, all of that good stuff, right? So now I already wrote down, you know, all of my stuff, how I normally write down my loads and stuff. So I wrote down all of that, filled out my load confirmation, and now we're back here at the yard. We just got here like maybe 10 minutes ago now. So I'm waiting on this regen to complete. Already backed underneath the trailer. I'm gonna go get that hooked up, do my walk around, make sure everything is good, and then go from there. So we're not, but I want to say maybe 2 hours away from where we got to pick up at the Target Center. And then we're going to go shoot up 95 and take that up towards Maryland. So we're going to see how that works out. Hopefully we do get as many miles of this load knocked out as we can, because I am short this week because I don't know what was going on at the start of the week. The loads that they gave me were very, very short, and I wasn't on my normal route. Granted, at the beginning of the week I'll give them that because I did have an appointment, so maybe they just didn't have any good loads of miles that could kind of get me going to get me back in time for my appointment on Tuesday. And then I was down Wednesday, Thursday, Friday because of the truck having to do her B service and get her part fixed. So there's that. But I'm sitting at under 800 miles, like a little bit under 800, which that's not good. I'm not trying to be in a negative for this week, and I don't want to not make any money either, as far as like a paycheck goes. So hopefully I can get as much of this knocked out as I can. Add that to it. It's still going to be low, but at this point, I did call the lease operator that's over all of the lease trucks and let him know what was going on, and he basically told me that I would just need to have my dispatcher fill out what's it called? I would have to have him fill out a form documenting the reason as to why I'm asking to have the truck payment and stuff waived, so that way he can go ahead and, you know, try and get that approved for them to not charge me this week for the truck payment. So hopefully that goes good, but he said I would have to wait to have him fill that out until like Tuesday night / Wednesday morning. So I'm definitely going to make sure that I stay on top of that, even if, you know, we end up covering a majority of the miles from here. Because normally when I close out my weeks, I'm used to having over 3,000 miles. So this is definitely nowhere near that, and that's not a good situation. And I know that that's going to end up either putting me in the negative or not having me paid anything. So we don't want that. I'm trying to get a safety net in with that. But yeah. So I just wanted to update you guys really quickly while I'm waiting on this regen to finish. I'm going to go get hooked up on the trailer and then kind of go from there with everything else. Don't know what that was about, but I'm gonna get out, grab my gloves. You guys probably will not be able to see, but hold on, I'm gonna try and prop you guys up somewhere. Okay, so I think hopefully you guys should be able to see everything that I'm doing. I need to wipe off my camera because that's probably like super blurry. Tripped over nothing. It's crazy. Okay, there's nothing for me to prop you guys up on back there, so I'm gonna leave you guys right here really quickly while I go back there and put down the landing gear. Okay, so had a good amount of space between the trailer and here because I could only see this little barricade when I was backing up, so that's not bad for just kind of going off of seeing that in a mirror and it looking super close. Not bad. So yeah, I'll go ahead back up here and then we're gonna find our load that we're taking. He said it was in D23, so that's going back over that way. Guys, right there. Bear with me, bear with me. Spot that we're supposed to be in, D23. So I'm gonna go ahead and line myself up. And get up underneath this trailer. did not mean to drop y'all like that. My bad, y'all. My bad. But yeah, we are hooked underneath the trailer. So I'm gonna go check, double check, triple check, make sure everything is good, hook up, do my walk around, check the lights, and then we're gonna pull back out towards the gate and get on out of here. Yeah, so give me like 5 minutes and I'll be right back. 5-10 minutes. Okay. It's a very bright light, but I'm done for the night. I'm just parking here. Literally, because hold on. Yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead and park here. This part of the fuel lane is shut down. It's not working, so a truck parked on the other side, and then I just backed into the front here. So I'm gonna stay up for a little while, just to kind of keep an eye out on these spots that are in front and see if, you know, as soon as somebody in the morning kind of moves out to leave, I'm probably gonna take their spot, so that way I'm not here in case if they get that fixed and then, you know, somebody comes behind me and they start honking at me. I won't be in nobody's way. But for right now, we're good. But yeah, that is the end of today. I'm about 6 hours and 11 minutes away from Upper Marlboro, Maryland, where we gotta deliver. We stopped here at this Loves in Dillon, South Carolina, so I'm gonna go ahead and get ready for bed, get me something to eat, and then catch up on some work that I have been neglecting. I need to stop doing that, but things just got very overwhelming these past couple of like weeks, so I've been seriously behind on like my lectures and reading and stuff like that. So we gotta get a chunk of that done. And then this load also, as I called dispatch to ask, this load has to deliver specifically at 11 on Monday, so I can't do it early like I had wanted to do it. So there's that. I'm gonna use that to my advantage, and since I'm only about 6 hours away, I'm just gonna go ahead and, you know, use this time to get a majority of that stuff done, and then roll out kind of in the afternoon tomorrow. Either afternoon or early morning, I don't know yet, but it'll definitely be like a night run tomorrow night, just to make it there at 11 on time. But yeah, I just wanted to close out today before I forget, because I'm normally pretty bad with, you know, getting stuff or closing out the end of like the vlog when I'm done filming. So wanted to make sure that I got that done and updated you guys. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and go. I'm gonna let you guys, I forgot what I was gonna say. I'll catch you guys in the next the next part of this, which will be tomorrow morning or tomorrow night. So I will see you guys later. Okay, so we got to the Target in Maryland, so I'm about to back into my space. It's right here. It's right there. So we're space number 40. Line myself up. This one's an easy back, so I don't gotta worry outside point of view. I think that would be cool. Because I've seen like other drivers like use them, and the angles are always like amazing. And it gives you guys like a perspective of what's going on the outside. I need to fix this to straighten up. So I'm gonna pull out to the right, do a little serpentine, and center myself a little bit better. There we go, perfect. Just like dead center. And then we're gonna go back. Once I back this in, we're gonna go back and pull our pin so we can slide our tandems. Watch that shadow in the back so I know when I'm getting close to that trailer. I'm going to try and find somewhere to prop you guys up. But for right now, I'm going to leave y'all in here while I go pull my pin for my tandem. So I will be, this band-aid will not stay on. So annoying. I'm going to put another one over it. And hopefully that'll like, that'll keep it on there. Let me actually do that before I do anything else. But the drive here wasn't too bad. I did take the wrong exit once I was getting like closer out here. So we ended up getting here. We ended up getting here like right at 11:01. So they didn't say anything though about like the time, because it was supposed to be at 11. It's a drop anyway, but he still, you know, checked me in. He didn't make a comment about it. There we go. Much better. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead, pull the pin for the tandems, and then fill out our macros. I'm gonna take you guys outside and drop the trailer once I'm done, but step by step. I'll be right back. Okay. Oh. I'm gonna have to go pull that thing again, aren't I? Yes, I am. Why did I do that? LeeLee. Alright, you guys. Hold on 1 second, because I done... released the tandems and then pushed the doggone trailer brake in, and it just popped it right back. We're gonna try this again. Hold on. Okay, take 2. Only the parking brake went in. Alright. There we go. Just forward. Got it. Push that in. Back we go. now we're gonna go uncouple the trailer, drop it, and then we're gonna go back around towards the front and get our empty, if they have one. So we'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna try and maybe see if there's somewhere I can put you guys. There's probably not. Okay, we're gonna figure it out. Hold on. Okay. Hopefully you guys can see and hear me. Hopefully you can see and hear me, but I'm gonna go ahead and just put these back up. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna go try. We're gonna attempt to figure out this landing gear situation and where to put you guys. So hold on. Okay. Almost forgot where you guys were. Now we just gotta put this magnet on. There you go. Okay. All right. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna chit chat to you guys in a minute. I really hope this thing is picking up the audio, because lately my phone has just been, I don't even know. I don't have a word for it. Okay. So that is all done. Now I'm just gonna turn that off for the moment because I don't like that sound. Just gonna fill out my macros and stuff really and make sure that they have that. Okay, so we got here to our next load up here in Baltimore. It was like 40 minutes away from the other place at the Target. That's the door right there that we have to get into, door number 3. So I'm about to push you guys right here. We're gonna swing around. I'm gonna try not to drop you guys so I can set myself up nice and steady. But the road, I wanted to film so bad. I wish I got that on camera. The road to come in here, it was so freaking awful. Like, it didn't even look like trucks could go down there for real. And then it was such a tight space when I turned down it, and there was another truck that was coming in at the same doggone time trying to leave out down the road. It was just all bad, all types of bad. Okay. Okay, so this is a rest area that was in Tamarack, Virginia, or West Virginia, I think, but it was really pretty. I didn't get to record inside, but I just stopped and got some food and stuff, and then came back to the truck really because I had taken my 30-minute here. But yeah, so just a brief intermission. See ya.